Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Press Trading Partners, along with Bob Iacchino, checking in on IOTA first. IOTA dead stop on our Gann level. Can't get more accurate though. We had 101, dead stop on 101. What was the low? 101.81. So I think we like 101.86 or something. So it's right there, forming a really nice double bottom pattern now. It would trigger on a close or an extended move above 114, or essentially 115. We'd also want the close above the 21 moving average. So if that's out of the way, then it's above 115. If not, then right now the 21 exponential moving average is about 116. So we'd want to close below above 116 or an extended move above there. And the full target, this would be a full target trade, takes us right to the prior breakdown zone. See here, support, broke down. So that's going to be resistance 126.95, so essentially 127. Now the intermediate targets for raising stops, 120.97 and 123.96. That's what that looks like on the 4 hour. If we do head back down and don't trigger that pattern, the next major level, which we'll leave in place, is 89.76. You can also fine tune it by like drawing another set. That's just going to give you an intermediate level. Let me just show you. Like we could come from this high here that we just broke down from to here. Then we're going to want the 12 and 25 levels. Again, they're the harmonic increments, the Gann harmonic. Oh, and look at this. Sorry, guys. I actually get sort of excited looking at some of these charts when it lines up. So intermediate level 0.9599, so essentially 0.96 if we were to break lower, and then another clustered. The larger 25% and the shorter 25% coming in was 0.8976 and 0.90. So we're just going to call it 0.90 would be the next major level down. Now let's check in on the daily. Daily chart, look at this also. If this does trigger to double, it essentially returns to the 8. So I'd really be focused, this 127 target, I'd really be watching what happens when it comes in at the 8. So you might want to focus a little more on the 124 target if this continues to drop. So we could easily return to that, and then that's just returning to the declining rotation zone on the daily chart. Switching over to Litecoin. Litecoin also pretty much a dead stop on our next Gann level, coming in at that 150 mark, low of 149.77. Also, we did get divergences on the daily chart, show you that. So we get a nice bounce up, coming back to retest that breakdown area, then moving back through the 4 hour rotation zone. Next target up for us higher is 175.54, and then we'd be watching for about 188, but we'll fine tune that when I get to the daily. If it heads lower and we break back down, you'll be watching for the key support now coming in about this 160 area. And if that breaks, then we'll be watching for a return to the 150, then a breakdown to the 141 level. Now let's check in on the daily. So this is pretty key, this 174.50 to 175, where we have the 8 and this 25% retracement level. That's going to be very key coming up, and you can also see support with all the candle bodies, then breakdown. So that's going to be major resistance. And if it does rally up, I'd be watching first off to the top of the rotation zone, about 185. That's going to come down again, but that's the major resistance up at the top of this range. So really focus on that. And you see here's the divergence. So we made, here's the low in price action at those about 158.70. Then we made the lower low at 149.77. The RSI made a low of 16.72, then a higher low of 23.47. So you got rising here, falling here, the classic divergence pattern, and now moving back up. This does not mean it's a super aggressive hold on, we're going to new highs in Litecoin. This means we're getting rally. We're now testing the bottom of the rotation zone, and we may somewhat dip in the rotation zone, but at least if you did get something or do some buys off these levels we talked before, at least move up your stops. Do not let this turn into a loser, because we're still going against the rotation zone on the daily chart. So we have for you on IOTA and Litecoin, and I hope you're really learning how to draw some of these levels yourself and how accurate they can be at times. We'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.